Hearts of Iron 4, the game where you can play as any studying nation in 1936 and do anything you can think of. Want to play as Ethiopia and beat back the Italian invaders? Or overthrow Hitler and bring back the Kaiserreich and restore the German Empire? Maybe you want more. What if the modern day US fractured into a civil war with hundreds and hundreds of factions vying for the fate of the United States of America? Or maybe you fancy an alternative history where Germany and the Axis powers emerged victorious after World War II. Perhaps you're even a fan of My Little Pony. With the additional hundreds of mods that are out there, the possibilities are endless. But there's just one big problem though. No matter how immersed into the wonderfully crafted national focuses, custom art, and unit models, there seems to be something missing. A thought that nags at the back of your mind. It's all an illusion. For all its potential, Hoi 4 has one fatal flaw. It doesn't truly simulate human actions, not the real kind, the kind where people scheme, build trust, form secret pacts, and betray each other. Without it, it's not a geopolitical simulator, it's just a scripted timeline. In single player, this is most evident. The AI is hard scripted to this or to not do that. It has no sense of fear, ambition, or loyalty. It's just lines of code in the game. This is demonstrated with the predetermined factions like the Allies and the Axis hard-coded into the game. There's no flexibility and little room for deviation. In non-historical, it's even worse. You can have the democratic USA fighting in the Comintern or Nazi Germany and the Allies. Well, okay, then surely multiplayer would fix that, right? After all, we're fighting against real humans with ambitions and goals. Well, let's take a look. Competitive historical is self-explanatory. Everyone has a predetermined meta and build. It's just a competition to see who has the biggest numbers. No diplomacy there. Non-historical roleplay games which have tried to emulate diplomacy with the use of many mods have descended more and more into meta gameplay as well. And while diplomacy plays a bigger role in roleplay games, they will have lists of up to hundreds of rules of what you can and cannot do. Little room for actual negotiation, no backroom deals, no coalitions built on trust or fear of a common enemy. It's simply performance. As such, Hoi 4, despite all the possibilities, fails to capture the feeling of truly being at the head of a nation, with armies and industries at your command, navigating intense geopolitical situations, deciding the fate of the world. This is where the Hoi 4 society experiment comes in. We seek to fix this flaw and simulate true diplomacy and geopolitics. No rules, no AI, no restrictions. Just you and your people against the world. Make trade deals, defensive alliances, fight proxy wars, and betray your longest allies. Whatever must be done. Our Hearts of Iron society experiment takes place over decades, split into sessions, allowing time in between these sessions to rally people to your cause, assassinate a foreign leader, or maybe to rewrite the constitution to give yourself emergency executive powers. As such, no defeat or victory is truly total, but rather you must merely bide your time until the chance is right to strike. Everyone has a unique nation, leader, and geopolitical maze to navigate. This particular society experiment takes place a few decades after the Cuban Missile Crisis turned hot, and the world has slowly begun to return to normalcy, with each nation vying to reclaim the former United States. Just to showcase a few, we have the American Front for Liberation led by former gang boss turned revolutionary, the Appalachian Volksstaat who seek to re-inhabit what they call Vinland to become the new home of the white race. The Union of Pittsburgh, consisting of former steelworkers who now find themselves in control of a nation. The Coloradan Republic, a former military junta, now a budding republic, a fragile democracy. And that's just scratching the surface. Every nation in this world has a history, a leader with ambitions, people who want to survive and transform the world around them. Their stories in motion, and it's up to you to shape how they unfold. Join us today and make diplomacy real again.